What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Sure, let's get into this. Oh boy. So, just like with The Last of Us 2, a disgruntled employee leaked the plot of that before it came out. We seemingly have the same type of situation right here. So, yeah, comes from 4chan. Hey, I got accused of being an 8chaner the other day. This comes from 4chan. So, an alleged leak, but it seems to be tracking pretty well with some of the other people that are in the know. So, click. Apparently, this very large leak was sent to a handful of gaming journalists, the most notable, of course, being Jason Schreier. They are all debating whether to release it, but the leaker is allegedly a disgruntled Naughty Dog employee who hates the direction of the company. And is not happy with the fact that Druckmann is getting more and more power and influence. Which apparently is part of the reason why Schreier is hesitant to give the okay. So here's the summary for the Heretic Prophet, Intergalactic, the Heretic Prophet. Okay. The player, Jordan, was a member of the Five Aces, a band of notorious criminals. The leader, Luis, disappeared without a trace, causing the five to drift apart. So there were five criminals, notorious criminals, the Five Aces, and they drifted apart because Luis disappears. The reason for Jordan's shaved head, the absurd reaction to which Naughty Dog fully expected, is to serve the hiding of her identity as she is a wanted criminal. Jordan works as a bounty hunter purely as a means to find her former partners, particularly Luis, who she sees as a father figure. So she's got the shaved head because she's hiding. All right, it wouldn't be that much better if she had a full head of hair, but I'll continue. So everyone's favorite, Kamal Nanjiani, he plays someone named Colin, the comic relief. Great. The tutorial and opening mission is on Simperia's moon, leading Jordan chasing Colin into space. An important note from the leak is that there will be no space combat. Great. The aforementioned segment is a cutscene as they fly into Simperia's atmosphere. An EMP wave disables both ships, leading them to crash in different locations. The bulk of the game is described as open world Uncharted mixed with sci-fi elements. The majority of enemy combatants are AI-driven machines, but with a wide variety of types. Melee, ranged, and even vehicle combat are in the game. The base of the operations in the game is your crashed ship, which can be customized. Well, that's nice. As you find each member of your old crew, they will join you on the ship with seamless interactions depending on the day-night cycle. Think Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, in your search for Luis, it states. The leak goes on. The gist of the plot is that Luis sends a message to all members of the five, excluding Jordan, to meet him on the planet. So they were all there, but Jordan wasn't. They were specifically instructed to come alone and not to mention this to the other members. Once three members of the crew, besides Luis, join you, the game takes a hard turn. I guess this is spoilers. An underground dwelling race of aliens known as Simperians kidnap Jordan's teammates. The ship, with all of its decorations and customization, is destroyed, inspired by Mass Effect 2's collector's event. Okay, that was done oh so fucking differently. That was at the very beginning of the game, and it was things that you had done from the first one that destroyed, not the immediate things that you've built up through the game that halfway through get destroyed. That would piss me the fuck off, but all right. Also, keep Mass Effect out your goddamn mouth, Druckmann. As for the Simperians, it reveals the Simperians resemble humans with some noticeable differences, including the ability to sprout large insect legs that allow them to scale walls, as well as night vision. With more of a survival horror shift, you make your way through the underground tunnels to try and save your crew. Eventually, you reach obviously heavy spoilers. Eventually, you reach where they are held, where it is revealed Luis is preparing to execute them in front of a horde of angry Simperians. It states, Jordan interrupts, begging to know why Luis is doing this. Luis explains the big twist of the game, that the Simperians were once humans who were teleported to the planet thousands of years ago as a side effect of the quantum experimentation needed to develop distant spacefaring technology. When Luis crashed on the planet, he found himself empathizing with their race, promising to help support their desire to return to Earth. Jesus Christ. Druckmann apparently had read Heart of Darkness, which inspired this plot point. The Cimmerian religion, founded by the Heretic Prophet, stated generations upon generations would suffer until a Messiah arrived to lead the Cimmerians to their ancestral home, where they would reclaim the land and purge its inhabitants. The AI software and battle machinery on the planet was constructed over thousands of years to assist in invading Earth. However, the technology needed for a ship to pierce Cimmeria's atmosphere without being disabled by its unique qualities could not be figured out. Holy hell. Jordan is forced to watch as each of her companions, this sounds like they're going to do exactly what they did to The Last of Us 2. They're going to alienate everything. They're going to blow up the ship that you worked super hard to do all the collectibles for, and then they're going to kill all of your teammates that you worked super hard to get to, and then Luis, who they bring up as a father figure, they're probably going to have you kill. Luis is forced to watch each of her companions are shot in the head by Luis. She begins to know why he's doing this. She begs to know why he's doing this. Luis informs her she was never meant to be here. It's why he didn't call her to come. He was using his former partner's presence on the planet as a means to an end. Luis has an affection for Jordan, so he orders the Cimmerians to detain her while they fight Galactopol, I guess that's the cops, and take their ships. Jordan escapes in the final act as the player tear through a war zone between the two sides, ultimately resulting in Jordan chasing Luis down and killing him as he operates a huge tank. Luis's dying words are to ask Jordan to continue his work, that the Cimmerians deserve to see their home again. But did they have to go back and kill everyone? The player has the choice to use the tank to destroy Cimmerian robots, leaving them defenseless to be slaughtered by Galactopol, or destroy Galactopol ships. After either choice is made, you find Luis's old ship and fly into space. The ending depending on which choice you made. Holy shit. So the official synopsis from Druckmann in his blog post is Intergalactic stars our newest protagonist, Jordan A. Moon, a dangerous bounty hunter who ends up stranded on Cimmeria, a distant planet whose communication with the outside universe went dark hundreds of years ago. In fact, anyone who's flown to it hoping to unveil its mysterious past was never heard from again. Jordan will have to use all of her skills and wits if she hopes to be the first person in 600 years to leave its orbit. So that all tracks pretty regularly. We have seen the reactions to the trailers have been, I mean, that's a double ratio right there. 86,000 upvotes to 203,000 downvotes. Right here, 60,000 upvotes to 144,000. So it's ratioed across the board. Compared to people watched, compared to the other ones, they're mostly just ignoring it. And yeah, it's bad. And you can see here at the end, all criticism is still being just ignored. You can see here, still baffling. The 180k people would be so miffed over a bald head that they're going out of their way to dislike, completely ignoring the fact that it's Neil Druckmann. People, they've not forgiven him for The Last of Us 2, and it seems like he's going to make all of the same mistakes again, but even worse, and I'm here for it. Let me know what you think of all of this. Thank you for 8,000 subs, but by all means, make sure to like, share, and sub if you haven't. If you have, though, thank you, and if you're going to, thank you, and holy shite.
Well, bye.